Right, good afternoon, Mr. Carl.
Thank you, Miss Dawn.
Nice to see you again.
This is the Carl and Dawn show. And
feels like it, yeah.
we are buyers for In Excess.
Yes.
And what we're going to try and do is every once or twice a week, we're going to give you some of our best deals and talk about the product, because sometimes online, or even if you come into our stores, actually, you probably don't see some of the things we're going to talk about. But we can explain it better, because everybody's got online a little bit of risk averseness about products, so they don't see it, they can't touch it. So what we're going to try and do is explain the product, why, and all that, and then you can make a bit more of a decision to see what you think about it, really.
That sounds like a plan.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to be funny, but this looks all very, very masculine to me.
It is all very, yeah.
Isn't it?
Manly.
This is very
We say that, but yeah. We've been doing this range for quite a long time. We used to follow Jeremy Clarkson around with Top Gear Live, and we had a range of product at the time, these seats being one of them. We actually started off selling a decent office chair, and then we thought, well, we need to sort of have some other products, really. So we did a motorcycle show, and my designer at the time, Adrian, who still is our designer, we talked about a toolkit to go underneath the seat of a motorcycle. So we wanted something that fit under the seat, quite compact, didn't rattle about, it all kept it together. And so we came up with the idea, and I think it was actually something like this, a small set. And
so this is how this all came about?
Yeah. So it started off really being underneath the seat of a motorcycle, and then it sort of grew. We haven't got all the stock here, but it just shows you like a small snippet of what we carry. And then we wanted a point of difference. So then we set about anodising it. So it's all finished in a nice red, because Red Pro, so we thought we'd follow it through with a Red Pro thing. We used Taiwanese sockets, Taiwanese ratchets, and we get it packed up. And that's it. So that little set is a 3/8 socket set, and then you've got some torque bits and some ordinary screwdriver bits, universal drive, little short extension bar there. It's just a nice little set.
So how many of these do we do all together then, or do you know offhand?
Across the range, I don't think we've got them all in stock right now, because it comes and goes. 6, I think with 6 on it, is quarter. 9 means it's 3/8 drive. 3/8 drive is probably the most used in the motor trade anyway. When I was in the motor trade, that's what we used to use a lot of. So something like that. What I like about it is the point of difference. So usually it's 10, 12, 13, 17 mil. What we've done here is actually put it by the millimetre. So you've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's unusual. So it just makes a really nice set. And you can throw it in the back of your car. It's a bit of an emergency thing, or even, put it in your toolbox. It all stays together, so you know what's missing. If someone's used your 10 mil, you can see straight away the 10 mil's gone.
And the
it's just a nice set.
Quality, I mean,
it's Taiwanese. We have all the sockets and the ratchets made in Taiwan.
Don't really know too much about these sort of products.
All the stuff these days, Dawn, are pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
We give a lifetime guarantee on the product.
That's good.
And that's not your life. That's the lifetime of the product. You can wear the product out.
You're going to outlive it. You are going to outlive it.
If we get a ratchet back that's got hammer marks in it, then obviously we're not interested in changing it. But generally, it's pretty good. And we've got a little just a little socket set there, multicoloured, because if you think of a socket, 14 mil or 15 mil is always blue. When you're working on a car, you just go straight to the colour. So you know your 10 mil is always going to be purple. So you just take the purple socket. You don't need to look at it. So it's the colour drives it. So that's quite a nice set. What's this one? Oh, this is quite nice. T-bar set. Now this is unusual because there's not a lot of people that actually make a T-bar set like this. This was a really good seller at the shows, and I can get it on. It's newness. Yeah, it's a nice little set. You have to press this button to release it. So that goes to everything.
What are we like on price with these then?
Well, I need to find that. 10-piece sort of set. £10.95, which is, pretty good. That Oh, we've done this in blue as well, because when we used to do the shows, a lot of people said, oh, can I have it in blue? So we started doing it blue. And actually, when we first started, we did blue in AF. So that spanner set there.
This one.
All our products were red. And for a point of difference, we thought, well, we'll do some AF for classic. We used to do the classic motor show, mostly old cars in imperial sizes. So that spanner set is actually imperial. But over time, people wanted blue ones. So we did a range of blue. So you'll see some of this product's available in blue as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
That's ratchet spanners, or ratchet ring in the ends. $29.95. I actually think that's really good value. Great, it's a great present.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, if you talk about Father's Day,
I was going to say Father's Day.
It's a great thing. That's the similar one in red. I like the red better, but everybody's got a choice.
All come with the sleeves on, do they?
They all come sleeved up, yeah. You probably don't use those, that's what you do. That's a nice sock, is it? Oh, I've already showed you that one. And that's I think this is a blue, the same thing, but in blue. Yeah. But if you look on our website, all the up-to-date stock is there.
That actually comes in like a hard case.
That's a metal case. That's a proper.
That's a bit of kit, isn't it?
Proper sort of thing you would see in a garage. Again, the sockets are from 10mm up to, I believe, 25mm in 1mm increments, which again is unusual. 1/2 inch, so it is on the heavy side. That is what we call a bone ratchet in the trade, similar to a snap-on one, but black chrome plated. So it's again a point of difference.
Nice finish.
Laser etching on the actual each product, and the sockets are nice and they're different. So if you see one of these sockets in one of your friends' toolboxes, you know it's yours. So because they are very different.
What would this retail for, Carl?
Oh,
sorry.
Right. Oh, what is that?
Because that's actually a nice set, that is.
24-piece 1/2 inch.
Actually, that is a nice piece. I don't know. Can you see that properly? That is a nice set, that is. Anyone
Well, at the top,
thinking
24-piece 1/2 inch.
for Father's Day?
$59.95. So that's a discounted price. At the shows, we used to sell that at $79.95. So
Yeah.
$59.95. That's quite good. It's got an EVA liner in it, so it's not plastic. It's a nice snug fit for the sockets, as in all the inners are. So they don't rattle about, they don't jump out, which is quite nice.
To be fair, it's like everything that In Excess do. It's just well made, well packaged.
Just a bit more detail.
Bit more thought, yeah.
This is nice. This is, I don't know if people have seen these. These are around in the market. It's a silent ratchet. So there's like a little clutch inside here where its usual ratchets are geared. So if you take one of those spanners out of there,
Is that when...
this is completely silent. Most combination
I know what you mean.
spanners are about 64 teeth in the actual ratchet. So get that one out. So you can hear that.
Oh, see, I like that. So why would you want a silent
Well,
one?
if you're underneath a vehicle and you can't see, so you can't see it, this is 180 teeth in 360 degrees. So every tooth is 2 degrees. So you can only move it very slightly to get to the next
Oh, right, okay.
movement. So you just move it very slightly. Where this, if you're in a tight spot, you have to move that quite a way to get to the next tooth to keep moving it. Where these are, and also it's nice and quiet. It's just nice and quiet to use. Also, we've put the value of the head of the socket end, 70 Newton meters on this one. Again, black nickel, satin I think it is, with laser etching. But this is more the professional end of the market. If you bought, there is a famous German manufacturer that makes this, and our product is actually made in the same factory. You'll see them on the market, they're about 120. We sell this one for $69.95, which is great value. Again, 1mm increments, or is it? No, don't think it is. Scrap that. It's the standard 8-10mm up to 19mm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 piece. So that's a really nice set. That's the blurge on it. Silent gearless drive ratchet spanner set. So if you look for that, if you Google it and have a look, you'll understand a bit more about it. But it's a nice product.
How long have we been doing this range for then? Is it
20 years? Yeah. So it's
yeah. So tried and tested.
Don't get any problems with it.
Tried and tested.
And again, the range is bigger, but you'll have to look on our website to see what we've actually got in stock at the time of looking at it. We do a nice 7-piece screwdriver set, pretty standard. No Phillips in here. I hate Phillips screwdrivers because they're really only for electricians. Everything we use in the UK is posi drive, pretty much everything. So you've got standard stubbies in slot and posi, and then the most popular sets. But what I like about this is it's an EVA handle. So although if you got dirty hands, that red is going to get mucky, but it's actually got really nice grip. If you touch that, it wouldn't mean a lot to you, Dawn. But
well, actually, I was just thinking
That's
when I was listening to you, you actually like your tools.
Yeah.
You're not just talking because you want other people to buy them. You're talking about these like with a real passion.
Yeah, because you have to use it. If you use it,
yeah, I know,
it's got to work.
But they must be good.
Yeah.
This isn't rubbish stuff, just for the sake of talking about it. Because I know.
Set, like I said, 2 stubbies, 2 100mm screwdrivers. I think you got one at 150 and the others are 125, slotted and posi drive, 9-piece, $7.95. And that's such a great product.
Yeah.
Lasts you forever. I've
Yeah.
still got some of these in my toolbox at home. They're 20 years old.
Yeah.
They're really good. But that's
So
good.
that would actually make a really good Father's Day present.
Yeah.
So anybody watching
Easy.
then, anybody looking in thinking, I might be thinking about getting my dad something, my husband something, out of all the products really
Well,
on
these
the
are special.
table.
This is specialised. This is specialised. This is a bit specialised. We'll talk about that in a minute. All these are everyday.
Yeah.
These are things that anybody could have in their car or in the somewhere in the drawer in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So if you had to do something in the house, you could just reach in and get it.
So
especially this one, because you've got sockets in here and screwdriver points.
Yeah.
So that's actually that's really useful.
Sorry, I'm going to be really thick now. So you've got screwdriver points. So do these go into the end of a screwdriver?
No. So
No,
you'd have it like that.
Right, okay.
Right, left or right-handed. And then you push this button on the back.
Yeah. And,
So get it off. Otherwise,
it's
you'll
nice,
find
it's
that
nice
you're
to
there
be fair.
somewhere and the end falls off.
yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, it's nice. At the shows, a lot of people used to buy them because they thought they were pretty, and they would mount them in their speaker shelves on the cars, just to make it look attractive.
See, the trouble is, I'd look at it and I'd think, actually, like you said, that does look too pretty. So how
To
effective
use.
is it? Yeah, too pretty to use. So obviously, if you've had these 20, 25 years and you've been selling these for that long, they've got to be good.
Over time, the anodizing will mark. If it chinks about in the toolbox and that, it will scratch. But it's only a cosmetic coat. But if you look after it,
So what made you think to actually do this then? Did you just see another set and thought, I want to do something that's better than that?
Just want to do something different, and the ability to get that into a soft case. Once you get something that you buy in a shop and take it out of its packaging, it's loose. So what are you going to do with it? This is complete. So and the other thing is you know what's missing, because every case it's all printed in there exactly what it is. So if your 17mm socket's gone, it says that's one's gone. So you know. But I don't know. I think that it's nice to have it in a set like that. When you buy the packaging and you put a set into a clamshell, whatever you put it in, once you take it out, you've got nowhere really to store it again. So
And
what
the
are you
trouble
going to do?
is, really, a lot of men like keeping their tools together. They're funny with tools, aren't they?
Yeah.
So really, that just keeps it all.
Especially in
compact
some of the
and
more
complete.
specialist sets we've got, where you've got different ends on things. Well, even the spanner set, really. That's nice to have a set like that.
Yeah.
And when you clear up and you've got one missing, you think, where have I left that? And it's probably under the seat in your car, or it's under the bonnet somewhere, and you drive off and that spanner then clinks down the road.
Yeah.
So at least you can know that you put it back.
Cool. What are those two bits at the back
This
then?
is our torque wrench range. It's a digital torque wrench. Again, specialist bit of kit really. We do 1/2 inch, quarter, and 3/8. We're out of stock of the smaller ones, 3/8 and 1/2 inch. But yeah, so you turn it on. Up comes a value. You can then adjust the values. You can have a different value: foot pounds, Newton meters. I think there's 3 or 4 different values on there. Set it to what you want. You then set the value. So you want to do 80 Newton meters. So you would set it to 80. Come down to 80. Let's go to 90, it's easier, it's closer. So you set that to 90, yep. And it beeps. That means that value now is locked in. And so when you bring it up, you tighten the nut up, you bring it up to its torque value, it acts like a reversing beeper. We should have a display here where you can see it actually.
Yeah.
But it goes beep, 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 beep. So that means you know when you're at the value. And also you get a slight electric shock. No, you don't know. You get a slight vibration out of the handle. So say you're under there and you're trying to do something, you can't see.
You'd know.
You'd feel it.
You'd know.
Okay, which is quite nice. You can hold about 5 presets in. So if you want to put in 5 values, so say you're doing head bolts and wheel nuts and different things, you can load all those values in and you can just jump to different values because it's stored in here under memory. And then when you put another one in, it overwrites the first one. So it's very easy to use. If you forget to turn it off and put it back in the box, after a few minutes of non-use, it goes off. You just turn it off, put it away. 2 little AA batteries in the side. Just a really nice product, easy to use.
So would you find like mechanics using?
Yes, this is more of a professional end.
Yeah.
You've got 2 batteries there, which I've just taken out and putting in the handle. Yeah, it is more of a what you do your working day with.
Yeah.
And 2 different lengths.
Definitely looks the part. To be fair, it really
In a nice
does.
case, because it's a precision bit of equipment, so you want it in something that's going to protect it. I've seen these slung in drawers.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Do we? I know obviously we sell these online. Are they on our stores as well?
In most of the stores are in,
Most
yeah.
of the stores,
Yeah,
okay.
they're behind glass because obviously you've got small parts inside.
Yeah.
But if you speak to any of the sales assistants in stores, they'll show you where they are.
Yeah.
It's just a nice range, but it's also nice to talk to people about it and get it out there so they understand what it's about. And it's something it's easily missed in the store. And when you see it on a website, it's not.
Well, in the case like
greatest
that,
thing you've got to explain it.
Yeah, you could walk past it, but like you said, when you see it like that, if you're a bloke, you'd be going, "Oh wow, let's go and have a look at that."
Yeah. It's useful. I mean, the T-bar set is one of our better sellers because you don't get that in a normal socket set. So that is really useful. There you are.
And sorry, what's the brand again?
It's Red Pro Tools.
Red Pro.
And our sort of holding company that we put it under is Promec Racing. And we started off really doing the chairs and other things. We've got lots of other products in it. But yeah, it's just a nice product.
Cool.
Worth talking about.